Hurricane Maria hit Puerto Rico and absolutely devastated the island. I'm going to give you the stats on that in a second and what Donald Trump is saying about it now. But he's always been flippant about it. And you remember, of course, that he didn't go down there for a long time, didn't send relief for a long time. Even today, the relief is not nearly at the levels that locals and our generals on the ground say are necessary. And he would say weird, preposterous things. Here, let's go to video 6. Remember, this is what he said about Puerto Rico.
This is an island surrounded by water, big water, ocean water.
Okay, all right, and remember he got in trouble for flippantly throwing paper towels like he was shooting baskets at the victims of the hurricane. But he defended that by saying this.
They had these beautiful soft towels, very good towels.
They were paper towels, incredibly ordinary paper towels in plastic wrapping. How would he? But everything has to be dramatic. They were beautiful, soft towels, beautiful. The guy's a super weirdo, man. All right, anyway, now back to the devastation in Puerto Rico and his reaction. He said nearly 3 weeks after the hurricane hit, not him, CNN is reporting this. 3 weeks after the hurricane hit, 83% of Puerto Rico is without power, according to Puerto Rican government. And much of the 3.4 million person island is without clean water, and the death toll has jumped to 45, with at least 113 people unaccounted for. So that is devastating. 83% without power. Now they're saying it might take up to a year to regain power in Puerto Rico completely. So now that's a long-term project. So what is Donald Trump's response to that? He says, let's put up a tweet here. Accountability, say the governor, electric and all infrastructure was disaster before hurricanes. Congress to decide how much to spend. We cannot keep FEMA, the military and the first responders who have been amazing under the most difficult circumstances in Puerto Rico forever. Wait, you're gonna pull him out? Oh my God, he's gonna pull him out. So it's been less than 3 weeks and he's saying, look guys, I mean, what do you want me to do? Keep helping you? You remember he said before, why don't you just help yourselves? Oh my God, okay. So let's be fair now. He talks about budgets and Obama had too much deficits. Maybe this is how he treats everyone, even if you're in a state that voted for him or a state that's mainly white. Maybe he says, hey, you know what, Texas, Florida, let's wrap it up, okay? You've had your 3 weeks, you've had more than 3 weeks, let's get out of there. So we went back and found out what he actually did say. He said this about Texas. Texas, we are with you today, we are with you tomorrow, and we will be with you every single day after to restore, recover, and rebuild. Now, all of a sudden, though, with Puerto Rico, rebuild? I don't think we have the, when he was down there, he said, you're throwing our budget out of whack. I got to do a little bit of rescue, but rebuild? I'm already stayed there almost 3 weeks. What do you want from me? I was a week late, so maybe 2 weeks, but still. But Texas, you voted for me, you're a red state and you're mainly white. Texas, we will always be with you every single day. How about Florida? Florida, just like Texas, these are his tweets. We are with you today, we are with you tomorrow. We will be with you every single day after to restore, recover, and rebuild. But you lazy Puerto Ricans down there, you're on your own. So look, there's a couple of different reasons for this. One is, I don't think he still understands that Puerto Ricans are part of, or Americans and are part of America. When you get into the fact that they're not a state, but they're Americans, he didn't know Puerto Rico was that complicated. So that's one. Two is states that voted for him and didn't. Three is a mayor of San Juan dared to insult him a little bit. And by the way, in the beginning, she wasn't insulting him. All she was saying is, please send help, we're dying, please send help. And he's like, oh, that does not look good for me, hence I will punish you. But I think the most important one is honestly racism. And you can disagree with that and that's okay. And if you think it's one of the first two, that's fine. But you see what the results are, so it's not as important as the actual results. But I don't think Donald Trump recognizes that he's a racist. Of course not. He thinks, as when they asked him about it, he said, what, I'm from New York, I know a lot of Puerto Ricans. Okay, so, but in his mind, They don't deserve the help. The good people of Texas and Florida, they deserve the help. They're good, honest people, and my God, what could they do? A hurricane hit them. Puerto Rico, they were a mess already. He said that too. He said, oh, well, they already had debt. They already had problems. So remember these old quotes. Such poor leadership, ability of mayors of San Juan and others in Puerto Rico who are not able to get their workers to help. They want everything to be done for them when it should be a community effort. 10,000 federal workers now on island doing a fantastic job. They want everything done for them. They can't help themselves. Those are not coincidental. Those words are not coincidental. They're the oldest stereotypes there is about racial minorities. And I don't think he wrote it down thinking, I'll show those, let's be kind and say Latinos, right? No, he just doesn't know. That's what he thinks. He's like, they're Puerto Ricans, of course. They never help themselves. So now he's like, you want me to spend more of my money, our money, on you people? Nah, we got to get out. By the way, when you ask FEMA officials, they say, no, recovery takes months and sometimes years. He didn't listen to his advisors. Of course he didn't listen to his advisors. He doesn't listen to anybody. He just has certain assumptions and he works based off those assumptions. Let's hope to God that the rest of the government does not have to actually follow through on his stupid tweets. Abandoning the people of Puerto Rico now would be deeply inhumane, un-American, and unacceptable. If you like this video, you probably like independent media. The best way to support independent media, become a member of the Young Turks. TYTnetwork.com/join.